John K. Estell's legacy at ABET has been focused on harmonization across commissions through his work as a commissioner for both the Computing Accreditation Commission and the Engineering Accreditation Commission, as well as his leadership on the Accreditation Council Training Committee. A professor of computer engineering and computer science at Ohio Northern University, Estell has been an ABET expert since 2010, starting as a program evaluator for both computer engineering and computer science. He served as a CAC commissioner from 2013 to 2021 and held a role on the CAC Executive Committee from 2016 to 2019. He began serving as an EAC commissioner in 2021. Estell has been a member of the Accreditation Council Training Committee since 2016 and has served as the PEV Training Subcommittee Chair since 2018. Estell has also been a regular presenter at the ABET Symposium. Estell has made an immeasurable impact on ABET's training programs. As Accreditation Council Training PEV Subcommittee Chair, he led efforts to upgrade PEV recertification and pre-visit training modules. As CAC Training Committee Co-Chair, he worked to move CAC Commissioner Refresher Training to an online environment. He made significant revisions to Team Chair training materials, moving part of the training online. And he developed scenario training materials for use during the July Commission meeting. Estell has also played a key role in the harmonization of criteria across commissions. He was one of 2 ABET experts invited to the January 2017 meeting of CAC and EAC Criteria Committee co-chairs to examine opportunities to harmonize the language between the Commission's respective Criterion 3 and Criterion 5 changes. At Estell's suggestion, the EAC renumbered its student outcomes to match CAC numbering, which created efficiencies for jointly accredited programs and for departments with both CAC and EAC accredited programs. Estell was also a member of the group within the CAC Executive Committee that led the analysis to determine whether Criterion 3 should be adopted as is, or if a program could reword the outcomes to suit its needs. In addition to his service to ABET, Estell has held leadership roles in other professional societies. He is a Fellow of the American Society for Engineering Education and currently sits on its board of directors. Prior service includes serving as a chair of the ASEE Computers in Education and First-Year Programs divisions. Estell is also a founding member and vice president of the Pledge of the Computing Professional. For sustained contributions focused on harmonization across commissions through service as a commissioner for both computing and engineering commissions, as well as for service on the Accreditation Council Training Committee, we honor John K. Estell with the 2021 ABET Fellow Award.
My ABET journey began 20 years ago as a recently married 30-something just hired as a department chair. To help prepare me for my first year, a self-study year, my future dean asked me to attend a symposium on best assessment processes. Although it felt like drinking from a fire hose, I learned a lot about assessment in general and something called EC 2000 in particular. The symposium enabled me to design our program's own assessment tools, which led to a successful accreditation visit. About the same time, there was a call for submissions for the next symposium. It was an opportunity to share what I created, plus it'd be a nice addition to my tenure portfolio. So I applied, was accepted, traveled back to Terre Haute, and presented on one of the tools I developed. Your typical one-and-done conference talk? I thought so, but a subsequent letter from the chair of the organizing committee suggested otherwise, as it contained an invitation to repeat my well-received session as a premier presenter at the next symposium. I continued to receive similar invitations over the next several years. Now better known as the ABET Symposium, I've been a regular presenter since 2003, developing an ever-growing interest in assessment-related research in the process. The wealth of knowledge gained at the symposium has served me well throughout my travels as an ABET volunteer. Along the way, I've been to places like Anchorage, Dallas, and Daytona, and I've probably spent enough time in Baltimore to claim Maryland residency. But what has made the journey special, what has made the journey meaningful, are those whom I have met along the way. ABET staff, program evaluators, commissioners, committee members, all holding a deep commitment to the standards we set and the quality we guarantee. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to work with each and every one of you. I wish I could thank everyone who has supported me on this journey, but my remaining time is brief. To Jenny Amos, thank you for nominating me for this award. To Gloria Rogers, thank you for the many symposium invites. Finally, to my wife, Melinda, who has tolerated my being away from home for 153 nights and counting on ABET visits. You have always been supportive, despite my missing 3 of your birthdays and 5 of our anniversaries. You've dealt with various household repairs on your own and put up with our kids demanding takeout from McDonald's while I'm enjoying a fancy dinner at a big city restaurant. To you, I owe the greatest thanks of all. In closing, I'm both very grateful and deeply honored to now be among the many distinguished recipients of the ABET Fellow Award. Thank you.